So in today's video, we're going to be talking about the Helios 44, the $50 lens that I used previously on the Pocket 4K. So the first thing that I'm going to talk about is the mount of this lens. Now this lens has a M4 II mount, so you're going to have to get an adapter so you can use it on the Pocket 4K. I am using a M4 II 2EF mount, and then I'm using that with the EF speed booster that I have with the Pocket 4K. But if you want, you can just use a dumb M4 II to Micro Four Thirds mount that you can get on Amazon and just plug it straight into the Pocket 4K if you don't have a speed booster. So the front thread of this lens is 49mm. So for me, I'm using a 49 to 52mm step-up ring because I do have some 52mm IR ND filters that I'm using with it. You can pretty much step up and step down this lens to anything you want because it has standard 49mm front thread. So this lens is manual focus and manual aperture, and it features a preset aperture, which I think is pretty cool. Basically, you can preset to an aperture and then move the aperture ring to that aperture. So for example, what I'm showing you was I made a preset on the lens to only be able to change the aperture to f2.0. So I rotate the top ring to f2.0 and change the actual aperture to f2.0, and as you can see, I can't move it anymore. It's just locked to that aperture. At first, it is a little bit confusing, but you kind of get used to using this aperture ring. So the Helios I used a couple of days ago was modded to have an oval bokeh, and you guys probably saw that quite a bit when watching the video that I had uploaded. But pretty much somebody on eBay just made a custom oval bokeh and put it inside the lens. This mod is reversible. You just open the lens and take it out if you don't want the oval bokeh. But this lens is cheap enough just to keep an oval bokeh and a regular one, so you don't have to keep switching it in and out. So one of the reasons why I got the modded version of the Helios with the oval bokeh is it kind of simulates the bokeh of an anamorphic lens. It's kind of like an anamorphic look. Obviously, there's no lens flaring like you would with a normal anamorphic, but it does give you that oval bokeh. If you go on eBay, you'll see the Helios 44 to go around $40 to maybe $100. Like I said, mine was modded, so it was about 70 bucks. But there's just a couple of things you have to watch out for. The lenses that you're gonna get, depending on how cheap you're buying these lenses, are gonna be kind of crappy. Now, yeah, I bought about 2 regular Helioses already, and they've crapped out on me. So when trying to buy these lenses, just make sure that you read the description real well and you ask a lot of questions, because it's a vintage lens. That means there's probably not a lot of good, perfect mint condition of these lenses anymore. All right, so that's pretty much it, guys. If you have any questions, like always, let me know, and I'll see you guys later.